Good afternoon, family, friends, educators, administrators, guests, and fellow graduates. We are honored to welcome you to the graduation commencement ceremony for the class of 2015. On behalf of our class, we would like to thank and recognize the administration, faculty, and staff for their dedication and support in helping make this day possible. Their tireless effort has not gone unnoticed, and we extend a warm thank you to all of you. We would also like to recognize the community and the Board of Education. Bryan High School continues to be a centerpiece of this outstanding community, and soon we will have the state-of-the-art facilities to match the quality of people who work and live in our community and in our schools. Thank you to the Bryan Area Chamber of Commerce for honoring the top 10% of this year's graduating class, and to the Bryan Area Foundation, local service clubs, corporations, and individuals who shared their time and treasures to award significant local scholarships.
Today, we are surrounded by those who guided and shaped us into the fine young men and women who join us in celebrating this joyous occasion. Our parents and mentors have been instrumental in molding us into the people we are today. Our teachers over the past 13 years have played a crucial role in preparing us for our future. Many other family members and friends have supported us every step of the way. You have made sacrifices for us, pushed us, praised us, criticized us, and inspired us. With each passing year, we took a little piece of each teacher, family member, and supporter with us, and these pieces helped us grow. We have felt your love and support, and we express our gratitude to you today. This community has something to be incredibly proud of when it comes to the class of 2015. This class is full of exceptional scholars, record-breaking athletes, accomplished artists, and musicians. But most importantly, the class of 2015 is full of genuine and caring young people. The class of 2015 has left its mark on Bryan City Schools, and now we strive to leave an imprint elsewhere. Whether we decide to go to college, straight to the workforce, or to the armed forces, we are confident that you have prepared us to accept these new challenges and apply the lessons you have taught to achieve success in our future endeavors. So again, thank you for attending the graduation ceremony for the class of 2015. We wish the best of luck to our classmates as we journey forward into our next stage of life. We encourage all of our classmates to challenge themselves and strive for excellence in all that we do. Arthur C. Clarke once said, "The only way of finding the limits of the possible is by going beyond them into the impossible."
To be awarded a diploma with honors, a student must meet 7 of the following 8 criteria. Earn 4 units of English, 4 units of math, 4 units of science, 4 units of social studies, 3 units of 1 foreign language or 2 units of 2 foreign languages, 1 unit of fine art, maintain an overall GPA of at least a 3.5 on a 4-point scale through 7 semesters, and obtain a composite score of 27 on the ACT. I ask that you hold your applause until all students have received their awards and stand before you on the risers. It is my privilege to present Bryan High School's honored diploma recipients. Lane Azzarello, Kenneth Beauclair, Erica Blankenship, Audrey Bowers, Kaylee Bowers, Mitchell Bum, Levi Carr, Lauren Cheney, Brandon Dean, Malin DeLong, Stephen Elick. Scott Iwanis. Elizabeth Frank. Andrea Zagorzeski. Scott Jones. Keisha Keysbury. Bailey Martin. Sawyer Miller. Jacob Nobis. Brianna Ponzak. Ethan Retcher. Anna Ritchie Moore. Kyra Robinette. Courtney Rohde. Chelsea Sampson. Caitlin Sheckelhoff. Annika Schaefer. Wyatt Short. Joshua Stark. Lauren Taylor. Jackson Tony. Natasha Torek. Victoria Von Segren. Hannah Wieland. Aaron Whitler. Austin Yosick. Desiree Zaleski. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to present to you this year's Ohio's Honor Diploma recipients.
It is my privilege to introduce the top 10% of the class of 2015. Erica Blankenship, Audrey Bowers, Kaylee Bowers, Lauren Cheney, Melinda Long, Andrea Zagorzeski, Bailey Martin, Jacob Nobis, Brianna Ponzak, Ethan Retcher, Courtney Rohde, Caitlin Sheckelhoff, Annika Schaefer, Brooke Vollmer, and Austin Yosick. Congratulations, students.
Well, guys, here we are. The day that seems so far away is finally here. And I must say, everyone looks great in these purple and rusty gold robes.
Even Sawyer, glad you made it, buddy.
The times have come and gone. Soon we'll be moving on to the next chapters of our life, in college, careers, and the military. Our parents have known the last 12 years as years full of our hard work, determination, and drive to be successful.
I'm so glad we all successfully convinced our parents that we were actually doing our homework instead of scrolling through social media, and that we had our projects done a week before, and instead of putting them together the period before they were due.
Looking back on the past 12 years, it's obvious we've made some memories that will last forever. Kindergarten was the beginning of most of our adventures together. We cried because we didn't want to leave our parents, and our parents cried because their babies were growing up. Look at us now.
We didn't realize that half a day of coloring and recess wasn't really worth crying over. I would do anything to go back to those days. Or in first grade, when our impossible math tests were over 1 + 8 and 4 + 6, and saying dirty brick was the ultimate comeback to anyone who hurt your feelings.
Then, in second grade, we started taking fitness tests in gym and getting gold tickets for our Olympian-like athleticism.
Especially me.
Yeah, right.
Actually, believe it or not, gym was not my favorite part about going to school at Lincoln. Remember when we could sign up to go to the art cove during recess and make whatever we wanted?
Then there was third grade, when all of the girls always had to stay inside from recess to work out all the girl drama, and meanwhile, the boys were outside fighting about kickball.
This was also the year Mrs. Rathbun taught us all those songs to remember our multiplication facts. I think I still remember every song.
Then there was fourth grade, when we got to have field day outside with water balloons and relay races.
The things I remember the most were snack time and the talk.
That was an interesting conversation, to say the least. Then in fifth grade, we could choose between joining the orchestra or the band.
Remember Bear Bucks? We saved up as much money as we could to buy all the candy imaginable. I'm still not sure how we survived sixth grade, the first year we had school without recess.
The only reason we made it through the year without recess was because we got to watch Voyage of the Mimi and Mrs. Grandy's class. Plus, it was one step closer to the top of the food chain. Not having recess was worth it because then we got to go to 7th and 8th grade, my favorite years of school so far.
I agree. We have some great memories from junior high.
Like when there was a rumor going around that we were going to have a food fight, so the administration set up video cameras and we had to sit boy-girl like that was some sort of punishment.
Or when Scotty Iwanis tried to hit Bailey with an eraser but hit Mrs. Speece in the back of the head.
Between 8th grade and freshman year, we lost our dear classmate Danielle Bullis to brain cancer. The bravery and strength she carried is still to this day both very admirable and inspiring.
We started high school with no idea what exactly to expect.
Whether we want to admit it or not, we were the immature, annoying freshmen that all the upperclassmen complained about.
One of the most memorable parts about freshman year was our very first homecoming.
Then we ran from class to class, freaking out because we were completely convinced, regardless of what anybody told us, 4 minutes was not enough time to get to each class.
We also panicked about exams because if we didn't get 100, we would fail high school and fail life.
Sophomore year, one of our very good friends, Devin Rommel, was diagnosed with cancer. It was incredible to see not only our class, but our school and our community come together to support Devin. We are all very thankful that he kicked cancer's butt and is doing so well.
We are also thankful for the amount of love and support we've received throughout all of the challenges faced by many of the students.
Junior year, we became upperclassmen. It was now acceptable for us to make the freshman jokes, and many of us began feeling senioritis a little bit early. This was only a problem because this was the year many of us pushed ourselves to take harder classes, like general chemistry, pre-calc, and AP Bio.
The biggest task we had to tackle during our junior year was prom.
I remember when we were first trying to come up with our theme, and someone suggested Avatar as a joke.
I also remember the reaction from you and Lindsay when you found out that Avatar was actually the theme.
I was completely convinced that it was going to be a disaster, but It ended up turning out great, and our hard work definitely paid off.
Junior year was also the year one of Mr. Lake's sinks broke and water shot up to the ceiling.
Then came senior year. Can you believe it?
When everyone says high school goes so fast, they weren't joking.
We finally got to be super fans, and our class dominated at the homecoming assembly.
This year, we also lost another classmate. Even though she was no longer a part of our class at Bryan High, Alina Simon was a very dear friend to quite a few of our classmates.
I will never forget her ability to light up a room and how she was phenomenal at every single thing that she did.
Senior year proved to every single one of us that senioritis is actually a real thing.
And that there's a huge difference between what we thought was senioritis our junior year and actual senioritis.
It's been a crazy ride.
I still don't even believe I'm graduating and I'm standing in front of you all in a cap and gown.
We're going to miss all you guys and all of our crazy memories.
It's so weird to think the people we've spent our whole lives with this far will never all be in the same place at the same time again.
Congratulations, class of 2015.
As Michael Scott once said, may your hats fly as high as your dreams.
Good afternoon. Fort County Career Center offers students a unique education option. Our goal is to prepare students for career or college readiness. Today, Bryan High School has 50 seniors graduating that have taken advantage of this unique education experience. These students are graduating in career fields of veterinarian assistant, cosmetology, chef training, CBI, commercial arts, fire and rescue, health careers, automotive technologies, electrical, law enforcement, security tactics, interior design, computer design, 3D modeling, early childhood education, auto collision repair, landscape greenhouse technologies, agricultural diesel mechanics, pre-engineering, welding fabrication, accounting and business management, and sports fitness and exercise science. All of these students received a career passport from Fort County Career Center at Recognition Day that was held on May 21st. I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the accomplishments of the following students. Keisha Gonzalez and Kyla Wheeler, member of National Technical Honor Society. Mackenzie Huffman Bowers and Paige Wheeler, members of Fort County Career Center Student Council. FCCLA State Contest qualifiers, Maria Resendez and Kyla Wheeler. HOSA State Contest qualifiers, Keisha Gonzalez, Sarah Snavely, and Brooke Vollmer. Skills USA State Contest qualifier, Cameron Duke. Fort County Career Center also has a job placement program for seniors. There's strict criteria to qualify. Good attendance, good grades, no discipline issues, and the job must be in their field of study. This year, Fort County placed 21 students in jobs relating to their programs, and those 21 students worked 16,500 hours and earned a total wages of $144,000. Participating in job placement from Bryan High School was Landon Funk. Landon is graduate of Auto Technologies and is employed at Terry Hendricks Chrysler. And finally, the total amount of scholarships earned by Fort County Career Center students was $663,790. The following 6 Bryan High School students reported as receiving scholarships ranging from $250 to $16,000 and totaling $34,450. Kelsey Frederick, Alexis Posey, Brooke Vollmer, Paige Vollmer, Paige Wheeler, and Alexis Wright. Along with these honorable mentions, we would like to recognize the accomplishments and hard work of all Fort County seniors. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you. On behalf of Fort County Career Center staff, we congratulate all of the seniors of Bryan High School, class of 2015. Good luck in all your future endeavors, and may you be blessed along the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, we ask you to be respectful of everyone here today, holding your applause and celebrations until all students have received their diploma. This simple act of respect will allow everyone to hear the words that mean so much to them, their child's name. On behalf of the Board of Education, administration, and staff of the Bryan City Schools, it is my pleasure to present to you the Bryan High School class of 2015. Bryce A. Alabata. Jacob Michael Altaffer. Trevor John Apple. Lane Patrick Azzarello. Tiffany Ray Baird. Bronson Everett Beck. Haley Nicole Beck. Kenneth James Buclair. Logan Rice Bingham. Erica Nicole Blankenship. Allison Caroline Bowles. Michaela Lorraine Borland. Crescencia Marie Bostick. Serena Ray Bostick. Tristan R. Bostick. Courtney Justine Boucher. Audrey Elizabeth Bowers. Kaylee May Bowers. Mitchell David Bum. Caitlin Rose Campbell. Stephanie Rain Canfield. Jordan T. Cargill. Levi Dean Carr. Gage Nathaniel Sendrowski. Lauren Renee Cheney. Jacob Reed Shimilewski. Rebecca Lee Coyle. Ellis George Collins. Michaela Rain Cordell. Matea Janae Selena Cortez. Paris McKinley Creek. Ashley K. Doe. Elena Jane Darrow. Brandon Michael Dean. Zachary David Dean. Maylin Irene DeLong. Brett Thomas Driscoll. Cameron Lee Duke. Jacob Edward Dye. Andrew C. Ebersol. Bethany Nicole Eck. Crystal Dawn Eichmeyer. Stephen Paul Elick. Katie Marie Ellerbush. Christopher Anthony Ellis. Raquel Edith Estrada. Scott Patrick Iwanis. Zachary Tyler Ford. Elizabeth Marie Frank. Kelsey Jane Frederick. Samuel Kevin Friesen. Landon Connor Funk. Casey Ann Gerhart. Keisha Marie Gonzalez. Oh, wait. Graziani. Emily Marie Graziani. Andrea Maria Zegarzeski. Abby Nicole Hagelbarger. Hayden Michael Hageman. Jordan Marie Harris. Andrew E. Harrison. Jacob Christopher Heston. Mackenzie Lee Huffman Bowers. Brett Orrin Hughes. Zachary Jason Holbert. Aubrey Lois Jackson. Scott Simon Jones. Andrew Jameson Kaufman. Keisha Lynn Keysbury. Emily Ann Keller. Jackie S. Kendall. Zachary Aaron Kern. Leanna Renee Kimball. Sierra Lynn Kleinhen. Derek Justin Nicely. Alexander Dylan Krill. Sydney Elizabeth Ladd. Jacob Mitchell Lamb. Destiny Renee Lee. Cameron Michael Lyons. Bailey Andrew Martin. Alexandria J. Maddox. Skylar Tashery Marilot. Dylan James Meyer. Rebecca Paige Miller. Sawyer Dell Miller. Skylar Allen Mulefeld. Alan Michael Christian Murrell. Joshua Peter Netadog. Kayla Marie Niemeyer. Jacob Tyler Nobis. Juan Jose Ortiz, Jr. Zachariah Franklin Trevor Phillips. Megan Nicole Plesner. Brianna May Ponzak. Cale Andrew Ponzak. Taylor Marie Poole. Alexis Jasper Posey. Nolan Joseph Quigley. Antonio Manuel Ramos. Nathaniel Hunter Rao. Maria Resendez. Ethan Michael Retcher. Drew Alexander Ridgway. Anna Elizabeth Ritchie Moore. Kyra Ann Robinette. Kaylin Renee Robinson. Courtney Joanne Rohde. Jordan Irene Rohde. Trevor Scott Roars. Kendra Lynn Reitz. Kyle Matthew Roop. Tess Ann Sabins. Chelsea Ann Sampson. Caitlin Elizabeth Shucklehoff. Annika Marie Schaefer. Taylor William Schindeldecker. Wyatt Austin Short. Sarah Ann Snavely. Peyton Paul Spees. Joshua John Stark. Julia Brooke Lynn Stiverson. Kayla Joy Stiverson. Kyle N. Stoller. Desiree A. Streeter. Timothy Ryan Stoll. Lauren Lynn Taylor. Connor Jacob Terrell. Haley Elizabeth Thompson. Jackson Todd Toney. Natasha Lee Tworek. Mariah Taylor Vargas. Jacob Vint. Brooklyn Catherine Vollmer. Paige Samantha Vollmer. Victoria Nicole Von Segern. Kyla Shea Wheeler. Paige Elise Wheeler. Gage Michael Wicks. Hannah Christine Wieland. Austin James Wilkins. Aaliyah Marie Williams. Wyatt R. Winchell. Aaron Joseph Whitler. Alexandra Jordan Wright. Austin Jacob Yosik. And ladies and gentlemen, Desiree Victoria Faith Zaleski. Members of the class of 2015, having completed the course of studies as required by the Bryan City School District and the state of Ohio, it is my honor to declare you before everyone present today graduates of Bryan High School. To honor this major accomplishment, I ask those graduates in the senior choir to come forward to present their dedication performance.
BHS Class of 2015, it is my great honor to stand here before you today. Everyone warned us that the end of our high school careers would go quickly, but it is still hard for us to believe just how fast it would go. Over the past 18 years, we have grown, learned, and matured all the way from those young kids in preschool into the young men and women we are today. Throughout our years together, we have found our similarities with each other and have also found our differences. We learned to both accept our differences and use our similarities to accomplish amazing things. Now that we know just about everything we know we can about each other, we get to go out into the world and learn all we can about a whole new set of people. And again, we will use our similarities to accomplish even more. We could not have gotten as far as we have without the love, support, and guidance of those who care about us. There have been so many people in our lives who want nothing but to help us succeed. This includes our teachers, who have taught us all we know, our administration, who have kept us on track even if we get a little lost, and especially our parents and family, who have supported and loved us all throughout our lives. They drove us to our practices, nagged us about our grades, studied with us, attended our games and concerts, and gave us the unconditional love and support that we needed to succeed. I am sure I can speak for the rest of my fellow classmates when I say that we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for everything you all have done. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Each of us has put in an immense amount of hard work to get here. We have already made our impact on our little town of Bryan, and it is now time for us to go out into the rest of the world and make our impact there. No matter what you're doing after today, whether it's going to college, starting a new career, or going into the service, just remember to always try your hardest, live to your full potential, and always remember those who helped you get there. In the words of Anne Frank, everyone has inside of him a piece of good news. The good news is that you don't know how great you can be, how much you can love, and what you can accomplish, and what your potential is. Good luck, and God bless my fellow classmates of 2015.
from a tree.